Like, you have to step out of yourself to step in yourself. Put that on a t-shirt. Okay, thumbnail. So, it is week 2. I will not discuss the past. I'm just playing. So, last week was week 1 for The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It went very smooth. I will say I let time slip through my hands a little bit, but I did finish not finish, I did complete all the morning pages. And in the process, I've decided to call them waking pages because, morning is a homophone. And that's why a lot of people say, like, oh, grand rising. But it's just been turned into, like, a cliche now. And, but oh, well, like, that's what it is. Like, you're rising. If the sun rises, you're rising with the sun. Okay? So, I'm calling them waking pages. Waking pages. So, for this week, and affirmations galore. Hello. Again, in my last video, I mentioned me first starting affirmations when I was about 15, and then I stopped around like 18, and then I picked back up on them around 20, I believe it was 21, or no, it's pretty recently, so this year. So I just turned 22 December, so yeah, January, so 22 now. And at my other house, I have them on my wall. So at this home, I have them on my wall again. But in this case, they're more, I was gonna say confirmation, but they're more, because I do readings as well, if you guys are interested in. I do readings in tarot and oracle. So these affirmations primarily pertain my creativity versus the ones I did at 15 to 18. Those were targeted towards my self-esteem, self-worth, self-values, and the ones I did at 22, which now about like 6 months ago, those were targeted towards my embodiment of, confidence and resilience and sternness, assertiveness, and being unapologetically me wherever I rise, whoever I'm around, constantly just showing up as myself, being very authentic. So yeah, last week it was a lot around affirmations and any self-doubt. Oh, I wrote something down in my journal. Let's see, so I can save that guy. Oh yeah, and I did the Hall of Champions. And for me personally, I don't really have anyone in my personal life where, like, I have people who support me, who root for me, all that good stuff. But when it comes to, like, not even, I guess, like a role model, like a personal role model around me, I couldn't really think of any, so I just chose my ancestors, because I would not be sitting here where I am the way I am, if it wasn't for them. To have even though resting and going for your dreams should not be considered a luxury, but I can get into the whole history of things seriously. But yeah, I just want to honor them for their courage, their bravery to constantly evolve and to show up as their authentic selves, despite the world telling them not to, telling that they can't, that we can't. And yeah, so what did I write down? I can't find it. Well, I can find it, but I'm just not gonna sift through that. I'm just gonna go off what's in my head already. So basically, she was saying, Julia, in the book, she was saying how the only way to combat, self-doubt and lack of self-trust is with affirmations. And it was something that really stuck out to me. She stated that, she wrote in the book, lost my train of thought. Give me a second. I'm finding it. The Cynthia Erivo meme? That's how I feel. So, okay. Bingo, it came back. So we don't want to fix, like when the self-doubt arises, we don't want to fix that or try to shoo it away, because it'll cause you to be more blocked than you already are. Instead, question it. Be curious about it. And I'm like, that takes a lot of, when you look at your self-doubt through that lens of grace, it takes a lot of pressure off of you because there's nothing for you to fix. You're not broken. I have to remind myself that too. Like, we're not broken. There's nothing there's nothing inherently wrong with us. Like, we are created as we are. So to say like, oh, I need to fix this. No. What's broken in you? You just are. Like, I remember I told a friend a little while back, and I told her, I was like, hey, like, you are just a product of your environment. Like, and not to say you're continuing cycles, but in a way of, think of it as a cause. This is a cause, and you are living in the effect. Okay. But so think of it as, okay, this has happened in my life. That is the cause. And now who I am in the present moment right now, that I'm living in the effect. And you have the power to shift your perspective, because perspective really is everything. So this video isn't so this video isn't tremendously long. Recovering a sense of identity and affirmation. I love how the topics of this book, they piggyback off the previous topic of that week. Going sane, that's crazy, because your girl was not, I would not have been sane, but I have. I'm gonna take that back. I have, but there have been some not so sane moments for me, as if anyone, because we're human, we're in this thing. And so the task, I've already completed the task for the week, but some tasks not require, but some tasks they ask of you to come back to it later in the week. So for it's 10 tasks for this week. And I encourage everyone, like I said in the previous video, I encourage everyone to step outside of themselves, and you have to step out of yourself to step in yourself. Put that in a t-shirt. So it says, where does your time go? That's great, because especially I feel like I'm pretty good at time management. I definitely am. But sometimes if I'm lollygagging around, or just in my free time, for example, doom scrolling. I don't doom scroll anymore because it doesn't work for me. I feel so blah and drained afterwards. But after I create, I feel so energized, and I can just conquer the world. And it was a post I seen not too long ago. It was what did it say? You're depressed because all you do is consume, especially cheap dopamine. All you do is consume instead of creating. And me, an alchemist, I transmute a lot of my life experiences into my art, rather it be creating a poem, through my painting, sketching, whatever it may be, whatever, what kind of video I'm putting up together, or a craft, something. It's always something. And it leaves me, I want to engage with something that leaves me feeling lighter than when I arrived. And that goes for people too. And yeah, so where did your time go? Topics like, and when you'll see in the book, but when you place like, okay, where does your time go? And those things that you have placed down for where your time is being spent in a way, is it based on shoulds or wants? And that's a good ass question. I mean, am I allowed? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. You're joking. Okay. And then you have the life pie, and then topics I need to protect, and 20 things I enjoy doing. This was my favorite one of the week. 20 things I enjoy doing. I love doing everything. Like, I was going to say, because I don't want this video to be like over 15 minutes. Anyways, I'm just going to go. So, 20 things I do enjoy. I feel comfortable sharing this because these are very like surface level in a way. Yeah. Painting, writing poetry, shopping, going out and walking around the city, eating good food, reading, creating, listening to music, getting dolled up / styling myself and taking pictures, styling others. I love that so much. Styling others, and I love helping people find their style, because they feel, when you find your style, or when you look good, you feel good. Like that, I live by that, seriously. Like when people, they feel more confident in themselves, you can see their whole energy shift when they put on something that is calling for one, a 33 on the clock. That's my angel number. But they feel more confident when they step outside of their comfort zone to find something that's been calling for them. Am I saying that right? Calling towards them, calling for them. This is not literary class. Anyways, so yeah, playing the guitar. This right here, this is actually my friend's guitar. At my other house, I have 2 guitars, electric, acoustic, and I have a ukulele, and I made them all. So ukulele is named Clarice. I was going to say Rocky, but that is her name. I was going to say Rock, the rock guitar. But the electric guitar is Rocky, and then the acoustic is Stony. And her name is Veronica. Yeah, my friend named her, so her name's Veronica. And because he's always here, so he was like, fuck it, like, bring your guitar over. And now she just lives here with us. She just stays. Just vote. She's fine. Okay. Yeah, playing the guitar, listening / watching podcasts. I love a good podcast. I've been really into Scott Evans a lot. Like, the energy you get from his videos. And I hate that I miss his tour, but I was in Cali when he was in freaking Atlanta, and I'm in Atlanta, so anyway. So yeah. Oh, today I will say a podcast that I just watched today. I'm not finished with it actually. It's Kiki Palmer and Tracy Ellis Ross. 2 goddesses in the room, and I loved her segment with Nia Long. Oh my god. Icons. Anyways, I digress. So yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Watching mind-bending films in general. Being at the beach, being in nature. I'm not gonna say that one because that's not PG-13. Okay. Hanging out with my friends, doing light workouts, pampering myself / doing my own medis and petties. being social slash talking. I love to talk, especially with new people. I love to talk. Oh my god. And then like 10 tiny changes. I will keep that to myself. Um, but like to be more surface level, it's more so like not being on my phone as often, which I'm doing a pretty good job at that. Because I have other things, a lot of other hobbies to preoccupy my mind, my space, and I've been really into mosaic mosaic art stickers, where you have the the sticker is associated with a number, and wherever that number is on the white sheet or whatever sheet it is, you place that sticker with the same number on it, and it creates a whole masterpiece. I love it so much, especially when I'm out by myself and I take myself on dates. I like to have some, because I feel like awkward sometimes. Like, who doesn't? And if you don't, oh my god, give me some of that dust. Okay, so yeah, like it gives me something to preoccupy my hands or my eyes, cause or I'll bring a book, but I want to do something more interactive, so that way I can still look up, people watch, and I love getting a seat outside. I don't care what the weather is, I'm getting a seat outside, definitely. I love to see all the people, especially because I live in Atlanta, so the city is it hugely walkable? Not really, but the city parts, I mean, obviously it's a city, they're very much walkable. And yeah, I liked this week. This week was pretty good. So that is about it. Next week we are covering good TV. Yeah, we're covering a sense of power. That will be really interesting. I don't want to make this video too long. And yeah, blessings in V. Toodles.